everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who. This is season 26. This is part 1 of The Curse of Fenric, and this is the penultimate story of this entire season. That's insane, like that is crazy. I'm wondering what this is going to be about, because a curse makes me think we may be going back to Victorian times again, maybe a little bit like Ghostlight, and obviously someone's possibly being cursed, whether it's going to be the Doctor, whether it's going to be Ace, or if it's going to be somebody else that we meet. It's a 4-part of this one, and I think it might be the only 4-parter of this season, actually, which is weird because, like, going back, it was just like 4-parters galore to a point. And then it's random because I actually quite miss the 6-parters, which sounds a bit odd, but I do. I loved a 6-parter. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this episode, what this story is about. So I think I'm probably just going to get straight on into this one. So let's go. Oh, what? Is this Vikings?
Kapitanie, wypateriale tarują słupku.
Ничего, давай вперед.
Oh! I wonder where they filmed that. That's a cool place.
Ah! This looks about right. World War II uniforms. No need to worry about looking silly.
This is a top-secret naval camp, and I'm Lord Nelson.
Oh, wine, 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 wine.
Professor, top-secret naval camps usually have men with guns all over the place.
Maybe
You
they
don't
do.
just stroll in.
Oh, Jesus, what is actually happening here?
Что дело?
Что słyszałeś z towarzyszami?
Don't move! Hands up!
About time, too. There's our own Marines. You're a disgrace.
I was going to say, there's the guns.
What would happen if the Germans attack now?
Sorry, sir.
In fact, how do you know we're not Germans?
We don't look like Germans, man.
I don't suppose you know what Dr. Judson's office is. Never mind. This way.
Yes, sir.
I think my favourite thing about this story, by the time I get to the end, may be the music.
In English. From now on, everything in English.
Quick, down on the beach.
Come on.
How long till nightfall?
Long enough. Come on!
Oh, man.
Gaiev, listen to me. Where are the sealed orders? You had them. Gaiev, what's happened to them?
Oh, what's happened to him?
This is intolerable!
A little less excitement, please, Dr. Judson. Remember your blood pressure.
The prisoner's dilemma.
You can't just
Oh,
stroll in.
shut up, Craig.
It's Anne
Not
Reid.
familiar with the prisoner's dilemma, then.
Based on a false premise, don't you think? But a neat algorithm, nevertheless, Dr. Judson. Excuse me, do you have any official stationary typewriter?
On the desk. You're obviously also an expert in this field, but I'm afraid I don't
In all
recognize-
Ace.
Hi, I'm Ace, and this is the Professor.
Doctor.
Sorry, Doctor. Oh, wow, have you seen this, Professor?
Put it down, child. It's not a toy.
I know it's not. It's a flip-flop thingy. We use them at school.
Understand.
Yeah. It's a logic game, isn't it? Drop marbles in the top, and depending on what colour each window is, the marble follows a different path. Well, you've got a logic diagram for it on the blackboard.
This is extraordinary. And you learned about logic at school.
Miss Burkett taught us in computer studies.
There we are. Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but these two are unauthorized personnel.
Surprise, we're here by urgent request of the War Office. I think you'll find this is signed by the Prime Minister and the head of Secret Service.
I must apologize, sir. We weren't informed of your arrival.
Nobody ever is.
I need to know. Dr.
I love that
Johnson's
he just did that.
work at breaking the German codes is very important.
Now, as soon as it's dark, we check the base. Peterosian, you check the shoreline in case anything gets washed up.
Oh,
Alone?
It only needs one.
You listen to me.
he's dead.
There's evil here. Can't you feel it? Cold against your skin.
Stop it! More stupid Armenian superstitions. You're supposed to be a soldier.
So was he.
You follow orders.
Bloody hell. He's white as a sheet. Oh, he found it. Don't think he's supposed to read it, though.
Miss Hardy.
I wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for Dr. Judson.
Oh, I think you'll find him still working in the crypt. If you'd like to follow me.
In the crypt?
Good day, Miss Hardacre. This way.
He is so happy to get away from that lady.
Who's the old gargoyle? Friend of yours?
She's the old bag we've been billeted with.
Come again?
We've been evacuated.
We're from London.
Oh, so am I.
And we were moving.
See you later.
Where?
What about over there? Maiden's Point.
It's an ominous name, isn't it? What the hell? Why wasn't he moving? Oh shit!
Hey, Vicar.
Yes?
Shouldn't leave all this silverware lying around. You're wide open.
They're superstitious people in these parts. Too afraid of the old Viking curse to break in here.
Curse.
This church is built on old Viking graves.
Oh!
They say evil was once buried here.
Here we are, Doctor. This is the crypt. Ah, Doctor, what do you make of these, then? Hmm?
Fascinating. Ace, look at this.
They look like Viking carvings.
Viking runestones. 9th century, yes?
Ah, you evidently know more than I do.
Well, it's the alphabet. The later Vikings used a 16-character alphabet.
Don't tell me. The ultimate machine can break the most sophisticated Nazi ciphers. Some 9th century scribbling shouldn't be much of a problem.
Joseph Sandvig. He must be one of the descendants of the original Viking settlers.
Oh, look at the last one. She only lived 13 days, poor little thing. You don't suppose it was that Viking curse, do you?
Where did you say you were meeting your two friends?
Maiden's Point.
Somewhere called Maiden's Point.
I think I'll go with you.
Do you know why it's called Maiden's Point?
Because everybody there
Because
maybe
when
dies.
you stand on those cliffs, you can hear the terrible lost cries of girls who went to that place with evil in their hearts. Girls who were damned forever.
Look at the lettering.
Greek.
A Russian.
The Russians were on our side during the war. We better warn them at the camp.
I think they already know.
Where do you suppose the Russians are now?
More to the point.
I think some of them
Where
are
they come
dead.
from. The North. The Vikings. I think I'd better go back to the church.
Church?
Well, if you find church is boring, you can stay here, but don't go into the water.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I'd like to know the answer.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Afraid, yes, but of what? The Viking inscriptions? The curse?
Doctor, there are some questions better left unanswered.
That may be so.
What is happening?
But it's too late, isn't it? Someone's already translated the inscriptions.
It's probably all nonsense. Some records that my grandfather made when he was vicar of St. Jude's at the end of the last century.
Oh, it's a family thing then.
He translated the Viking inscriptions. I wish to heavens he never had.
Did it wake something up? That's what all happened to all the other women, I guess. They went swimming.
We hope to return to the North Way, carrying home the Oriental treasures from the Silk Lands in the East. But the dark curse follows our dragon ship. Black fog turned day into night, and the fingers of death reached out from the waters to reclaim the treasures we have stolen. I carve these stones in memory of Asmund, Hunvald, Torkel, Halfdan, brave Viking warriors slain by the curse. We sought haven in Northumbria and took refuge at a place called Maiden's Bay, but the curse of the treasure has followed us to this place. Maiden's Bay?
That's Maiden's Point.
But I've just left Ace there.
Yeah.
I'm here now, aren't I? What you got there, Professor?
It's a translation of the Viking inscriptions. Look, and there's just something I just noticed.
What's that?
Look, we hope to return to the North Way carrying home the Oriental treasures. Now, listen to this. Voзвращаетесь в Norwegius sacrificium.
Sacrifice?
Only did French O-level.
We return to Norway, the North Way, bearing the treasure. Now, let's see how Dr. Judson's getting along, shall we?
Night is the time of the evil curse, and no man is safe alone.
Well, we saw that soldier at the start die at night.
The waters are most dangerous. The dark evil lies waiting in the sea. It has followed the treasure we stole. We cannot see it, but we know that it is there, beneath the surface, beyond the sea. But it is there. And one by one, our crew is being killed.
Shit! This is actually like really intriguing me, because at the start when we saw these two like boats coming in and then we saw the figurehead from the sunken ship, I was like, whoa, that looks like a Viking figurehead. Not thinking anything of it. Only for it to then be like there's this Viking curse and it was a Viking ship. And there's runes in the crypt of the church, and everyone that lives here seems to be descendants of these Vikings possibly, or had relatives living in the village when these Vikings came. We know that there's this treasure they've got from Asia at some point and they're wanting to get it home to Norway. But we've got these Russian soldiers that are here to maybe take it back to Norway or to protect it, to stop people going into the water, because then we've got Maiden's Point. We saw how worried and like angry that woman was to the two evacuees and saying to them, don't go there because, you know, women who go there don't end up faring too well. And now we found this dead soldier at the end and he's holding one of these like pieces of what I'm assuming is the treasure, which we've seen a couple of now. And the Russian soldiers are now just like at the Doctor and Ace. So I'm really intrigued by this. I don't trust the Doctor who's working with the Commander, because they seem to be quite fixated on this whole myth and beast thing. And I'm just a bit like, this actually is quite a cool little story and I'm really going to enjoy this one, I think. I may just go watch part 2 and I will see you guys later, so thank you.